Hello, how are you, my dear friends? Today we discuss about the case of intestinal pseudo obstruction. And you know that all of our nervous system in GIT there is a in GIT in case of intestine. আমরা যদি এই জিনিসটা বুঝতে চাই যে কীভাবে আমাদের নার্ভাস সিস্টেম কাজ করে at the first we should know about the structure of our normal small intestine and large intestine. You see, this is a hollow viscous. The GIT is a hollow viscous. It include muscle and nerve fiber. And if there is any problem in this muscle and in this nerve or blood circulation, then the normal function of this gut will be hampered. And so in case of acute process, it will occur acutely, and if it is occurred recurrent and repeated time, then we call it chronic or recurrent intestinal obstruction. And if it is caused by any structural disease, any structural problem, then it is not pseudo obstruction, it is obstruction. The pathology of intestinal obstruction within the wall, within the muscle and around the small intestine, it is called mechanical obstruction. And in case of no mechanical involvement, that is no problem within the lumen in muscle or in the outside the muscle, then it is we called pseudo obstruction. There is no cause found, there is no structural cause found, then that times we call it intestinal pseudo obstruction. So let's see what includes intestinal pseudo obstruction. So here it's any disorder that affects smooth muscle or nervous system, and when it is called by primary disorder, then we call primary or idiopathic. Primary or idiopathic, and there is various types of secondary cause. And clinical picture is very easy. When the intestine is obstructed, it cannot work properly, so it will distend, and this distension cause pain, then vomiting and constipation. And also you know that any disorder of GIT cause malabsorption. Any disorder of GIT cause malabsorption, so patient lose some weight for this region, and it also patient with chronic diarrhea, and there is motility problem, and patient fear of eating. So high degree of suspicion is usually needed to diagnose such heinous disease. Actually don't think about this, the chronic intestinal pseudo obstruction. And for the proper diagnosis, we must include some differential diagnosis, that is other causes of chronic abdominal pain, and for that reason we need some investigation such as X-ray abdomen, ultrasonogram. And in case of X-ray, what finding we show, what finding we wish to think in case of X-ray, it is nothing but dilated loop of bile. You guys see here, there is dilated loop of bile here, and also this. So when bile it not work properly, it will distend, and you find this distension in X-ray. So this is our investigation, and bile I already explained that the dilated distended lobe of bile and air fluid level we find in X-ray, and we sometimes laparotomy can be done to exclude other mechanical obstruction, and sometimes full thickness biopsy is needed. For what? We in biopsy we want to see the nervous system. It is a function oil or not. The nervous system within the GIT lumen. This is the nervous system. So nervous system can work properly or not. This finding we expect in case of biopsy. We biopsy see if there is any primary lesion or nervous system problem. So in biopsy we see electron microscopy and immunohistochemistry. So guys, what are the cause? What are the cause of this rare disease? And there is some primary disease and primary cause and some secondary cause. Primary cause either muscle or nerve. Either muscle or nerve. So myopathy or neuropathy, or sometimes the ganglion cell can be absent in GIT in this disease. So this is the primary, muscle, nerves or ganglion. And there is some secondary causes, and secondary causes include also the muscle problem due to some secondary disease such as systemic sclerosis, you know that oil, amyloidosis and mitochondrial myopathy, and also the nervous system problem here also, that is paraneoplastic syndrome in small cell lung cancer. It includes this hampering the action of mesenteric plexus. This is small cell carcinoma of lung. And central nervous system disorder such as Parkinson's disease, autonomic neuropathy, and other disease. So GIT nervous system can be hampered, and also the central nervous system, CNS nervous system can be hampered, also the muscle. And this muscle motility can be hampered by some drugs such as opioid and TCA and phenothiazine. So this is the drug cause. This is the drug cause which cause the muscle problem. And some endocrine disease such as hypothyroidism. All things are sluggish. All things are sluggish in case of hypothyroidism. So GIT movement can be slow. And because of pheochromocytoma, it usually increase the sympathetic drive, so muscle become fatigue by working over and over again. And acute intermittent porphyria. Acute intermittent porphyria is the neurovisceral disease, because this nasty thing, that porphyrin deposit in many tissues including the nerves, muscle fiber and many other things. So this is the cause. It is very easy cause. You know guys, this is very easy things to remember about. One is primary and another is secondary. In primary, there is primary or idiopathic cause, some things like this, and secondary, and all the problems you think, problem is where? Problem is in the muscles, problem in the nerves, and controlling muscle power, some drugs, and also the CNS, some CNS disease or autonomic problem, some autonomic disease, autonomic neuropathy, Parkinson's disease also called autonomic problem, and some hormonal problems such as pheochromocytoma and hypothyroidism. This is the most common cause. It is very easy to remember, guys. The problem is in the muscle, problem in the nerve, and problem in the higher center, which is controlling muscles and also the nerves. So, what is the treatment? There is no treatment, guys. There is no treatment of this fucking disease. So, how can we treat this? Actually, we can treat the primary disease, which causes these nasty things. So, treatment of the primary disease, if we give the drugs, then the drugs should be withdrawn. And treatment of the systemic sclerosis, amyloidosis, bronchial carcinoma, and primary treatment of Parkinson's disease. If this present, we give this treatment of these nasty things. And if hormonal problems such as hypothyroidism, we can give them thyroxine or like this. And some symptomatic treatments such as domperidone, it increase the motility of GIT. And if there is bacterial overgrowth, because the GIT is sleeping thing. It is sleepy, it does not work. So we can give some motility drugs to increase his propulsion. And if there is bacterial overgrowth, we can give the antibiotic. And patient has chronic symptoms, doctor, why I am this disease, I am suffering from this disease, you can do nothing for me, doctor. So what can I do now? We can give him some psychological support, because it is a chronic process, guys. It is the chronic process, so patient is very upset about his disease, about his life. So we can give his, including social support, occupational support, also the familial social support and personal support also. So this is as a whole. What is the cause? Or what do we mean by chronic intestinal pseudo obstruction? When there is no mechanical cause found, it is pseudo obstruction. And there is some primary cause and secondary cause and some clinical features such as intestinal obstruction, constipation, distension, pain, diarrhea, and also the bacterial overgrowth, and patient weight loss, malabsorption, such things. And there is some differential diagnosis of chronic pain. In case of abdominal chronic pain, you know all these things very easy. And what is the cause of intestinal pseudo obstruction? There is primary cause, secondary cause, problem in the muscle, problem in the nerves, and problem in the higher center, controlling the muscles, such as nervous system control and hormonal control. And what is the treatment? Even on the primary cause, and also some symptomatic treatment, including domperidone, and also the psychological nutritional support, and also the treatment of the bacterial overgrowth. So thank you, guys. If you wish to find this nice and easy video, please subscribe my channel and share your friends about to subscribe my channel. I will be inspired and make you some good videos about this. Okay, thank you.